Hey everybody, this is Cassandra, and I have right here my grandson.
Hey.
This is my 3-year-old grandson, Weston, and, what baby?
You got sugar?
I got sugar.
You got eggs?
I got eggs.
What is that?
That is oatmeal. Grandma's going to make you a
is
special.
that?
That's chocolate chips. Grandma's going to make you a special cookie.
Can I smell it?
After I get them baked, okay?
Okay.
Come here, Coraline. And then I have my other granddaughter. That's my grandson, Weston. And then I have my granddaughter. Say hey.
Hey.
Okay, you go in there. I love you. Okay, so I have all 3 of my grandchildren here, and it's a rainy, miserable Sunday morning, and I wanted to get up and make them some cookies. And they're always asking for the same old chocolate chip cookies, but today I'm going to switch it up on them, and they are going to love this recipe. Because I bake so many chocolate chip cookies, I haven't had a chance to bake them these, and I can't wait for them to try them, and I can't wait for you to try this recipe. You're going to need 1 cup of softened butter, and this has been freshly made by me. You're going to need 1 cup of white sugar, 1 cup of brown sugar, 3 cups of rolled golden old-fashioned oats, 1 cup of chocolate chips, 2 eggs, 2 cups of all-purpose flour, and I did sift that twice, a half a cup of dried blueberries, a half a cup of raisins, 1 teaspoon of vanilla, 1½ teaspoon of cinnamon, and 1 teaspoon of baking soda. And we're going to add 1 teaspoon of salt to this as well. I'm just going to go ahead and add my salt to my flour. So this is a 1/4 teaspoon. So 1, 2, 3, and 4 makes 1 teaspoon. So there we have that. Now, in a bowl, we're going to mix the salt, the baking soda, not baking powder, and the flour together, like so. So I really appreciate you guys and gals being patient with me in my small space that I have to show you how to make stuff. Hopefully that's going to change soon. So we're just going to whisk this until it's combined thoroughly, and we're going to set it aside. Perfect. So now we're going to add our butter to our stand mixer. And we're going to add both of the sugars. The 1 cup of white sugar, the 1 cup of brown sugar. There we go. And then let's get our paddle attachment on. And we're going to beat these until they're nice and incorporated. And we're going to go ahead and add our 1 teaspoon of vanilla. And we're going to go ahead and add our 2 eggs. Add your eggs 1 at a time. Okay, perfect. So, before you get started, you're going to add your, like I said, your 2 cups of flour, your 1 teaspoon of salt, and your 1 teaspoon of baking soda. In your stand mixer, you're going to add your, how much butter was that again? Your 1 cup of softened butter, your 1 cup of brown sugar, and your 1 cup of white sugar, your vanilla, and your 2 eggs. So to that, we're going to go ahead at this point, and we're going to stop right here, and we're going to add our flour mixture a little at a time, because I noticed when you do it like this, your cookies do bake a lot better. Let me give y'all a little tip and a secret. Preparation, temperature, and amounts have a significant impact on your overall final product. So just remember, it's all in how you prepare something, measurements, and temperatures. Those are the key ingredients to being a very good cook. Now, I never went to culinary school. I just figured this out for myself for years and years and years of cooking. It does make a huge difference. Now, I'm just going to stop right here, and I'm just going to take my little wooden spoon. I'm just going to scrape down the sides. And then I'm going to add a little bit more of my flour mixture. You know what? I'm going to just go ahead and add the rest. There we go. Now, I also have my oven preheated to 375 degrees. And you're going to bake these cookies at 375 for only 7 minutes. And then you're going to remove them from the oven and you're going to let them sit in the pan for 7 minutes and let the residual heat finish cooking them thoroughly. Then you're going to remove them from the pan, put them on a wire rack, and you want to talk about something delicious. This is a very old-fashioned recipe, and it's amazing. Okay, now let's add our 1.5 teaspoons of cinnamon to this mixture. I don't know why some of my spices love to stick to these little bowls. They're completely dry, so I don't know why it does that. It drives me crazy. But they're so cute, you know. Okay, so now we have our base for our cookie dough. It's delicious, it's ready, and this is where you can put whatever ingredient you want to. This is where you can modify your cookies. So if you don't like one or some of these, you can substitute. So now I'm going to add my 3 cups of rolled golden oats to this mixture. I'm going to add my 1 cup of chocolate chips. I started to say chocolate chip cookies. I do that every time. I don't know why I say it like that. And then I'm going to add my 1/2 cup of dried blueberries. Oh, this is going to be so good. And I'm going to add a 1/2 cup of raisins. These cookies are going to be so delicious. The grandkids are going to go crazy. When the kids are here and they see me in the kitchen cooking, they know something good's about to happen. That's just my grandkids. Now we're going to take my very used cookie sheet, and I have a cookie dough scoop. We are done with this mixer. Let's go ahead and unplug it so I don't accidentally start it up on myself. And as you can see, the dough is gorgeous. It's really chunky. I just start doing it like this. I just put it on there. I don't worry about flattening it. And you don't need to grease your pan, for God's sakes. Don't do that. There's plenty of butter. And we're going to cook these for exactly 7 minutes. And then, when we take them out of the oven, we're going to leave them on the pan and let the residual heat cook these bad babies for an additional 7 minutes. And then we're going to take them off, put them on a wire rack, let them cool completely, and then they will probably be gone by the end of the day. A lot of kids think that oatmeal raisin cookies are gross, and that's what grandmas are traditionally known for, is making oatmeal raisin cookies. But you know what? I made mine just a little bit different so that they would like them better. And You know, these are kind of healthy. They're kind of healthy cookies in a way. Yeah, it's got sugar in it. But you know what? Oh, I forgot to tell all you guys and gals something. The brown sugar is the brown sugar that I made. And if you want to know how to make your own brown sugar, just please look on my channel and you will see the video on how to make your own brown sugar. Now, let's go. Now, I'm going to take it and just, I like to make them really uniformed so that when I put them in a display dish for everyone to eat, they look really nice. So, I will be back. I'm sticking these in the oven right now. I'm setting my timer for 7 minutes. And when those cook, we'll be back for part 2, and I'll show you what they look like, and then they'll have to sit in the pan for an additional 7 minutes so the residual heat can finish cooking them thoroughly. And then I'm going to put them on my rack right here. I have a rack. We'll put them on that rack right there and let them cool down. And did y'all just hear my grandson's adorable little laugh? He is so adorable. What are you laughing about, baby? Come here. Want to tell everybody bye? Come here. Come here. Oh, what does that say? Born to be what? Wild? Oh, my goodness.
Bye.
Say bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
You going to eat cookies?
Yeah.
I love you. So that was me kissing my grandson. I can't stop kissing him. I love him too much. And we'll be back for part 2. I love all of y'all. Peace and love.